Justice isn't just about what happens in a courtroom. It's about the impact it has on real people and real communities. Joining us now is Anh Phoong, personal injury attorney and founder of Phoong Law Corp, here to share how her work is helping individuals seek justice while also supporting community, culture, and change. Anh, thanks for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, as I just mentioned, you obviously do so much work for people, through the legal system, but you are really, really important to you to give back to the community in so many ways. Tell me about your mission and why that's important to you.
Well, it's so important because, when you make it to a certain level of success and you're there and you just look back at your legacy and like, what is all this about, right? And so I think back from, where my family came from, and immigrants and people, strangers helped us, complete strangers from church and neighbors. And so that's kind of like where the heart of everything is full circle moment, paying it forward and giving back to the community that was there for us.
Yeah, and you've built so many strong connections with so many different community groups, and I want to highlight some of those and learn more about your work with them. Something that's really important to you is supporting local artists. How are you doing that?
Yes, there's a Mission 415 Art. They do murals all over town. I don't know if you've seen some of them, and hold clinics for kids. So I've been sponsoring them for about 4 years or so. And then with another group of film artists and producers. And it's so important, right, to support the artists and their industry and their work. And it's so hard because funding is always an issue, right? And so that with Dream State and a couple other local organizations.
Yeah, and we have so many talented artists and filmmakers here in the Bay Area, so it is so important and appreciated that you are helping to really give them a spotlight and give them some shine and allow them to succeed in what they do. Something else that's really important to you is being an advocate for women's health. How are you involved there?
Well, I just started my first campaign with the American Heart Association, and we just ended. It was a 9-week campaign for the Women Go Red, and there's different chapters throughout the whole United States. And I'm so proud to say that Sacramento and my cohort, my team, raised the most money in fundraising, and we won the most for our chapter.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What did it mean to you to jump in? This is a new partnership and really have that much success right out the gate.
Yeah, so just my team alone, we raised, I think, $160,000. And it means a lot to me because my mom actually had a heart attack a few years ago.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she survived.
Good.
And that's why it was so important for me. I'm blessed to have her here. So many people have lost loved ones. And when we talk about like women supporting each other, we've got to make it a priority to put ourselves and our health first, right?
Yes.
And to encourage each other to do that. And a lot of women that I know, we're at the bottom of the list, right? We're caretakers, we're mothers and daughters, we take care of everybody. So it was just a way to like stand and say, let's take care of us so we can continue taking care of others and doing all the things that we do.
Absolutely. Well, great work and congratulations on raising that much money. Something else that you're involved in, tell me about the Purple Heart Promise and how did you make history partnering with the Sacramento Kings with that?
So I know we are Warrior fans here, first of all. Let's just talk about that. I get it. But in Sacramento, we were the first first law firm in the NBA to be on an NBA jersey and to be a woman minority law firm. I mean, that was just amazing. But the Purple Promise, along with that sponsorship, is really, again, another women empowerment and support. And what we did was every sale of a jersey, portions of the proceeds went to 2 nonprofits that support women. One of them is My Sister's House, which was a local domestic violence, sexual assault organization, and then Single Mom Strong. I think the name speaks for itself. And so we were able to donate $50,000 to each organization at the end of this season.
That's incredible. Yeah, what a great partnership, and everything that you're raising money for to help women. It's just truly incredible.
Thank you.
Excuse me, along those lines, you also are a big supporter of education. How are you giving back in that way?
Oh my gosh, so we donated $100,000 to a local nonprofit university in Sacramento for dropouts. And these were kids that were supposed to be written off. They were, unable to attend traditional high school. And they were last year on their way to having their lights shut down. They didn't have enough funds. And so I called the founder, and he called me. We talked. I was like, how much do you need? And he said about 90,000. And I said, it was the big day of giving, right, May. And so we wrote a check for $100,000 so the 150 students graduating that year can continue. And they all graduated, and they're all enrolled. They all have jobs or enrolled in college like today.
Wow.
So it's so amazing. Donations to my law school that I went to is Lincoln Law School. So we have a fund there to help the students. I mean, it's expensive. And so the cost of law school and then studying for the bar exam. And then another way with education is we offer internships. So high school students, college students, and then I volunteer with an organization. It's called the Law Academy, and it's at Burbank High School. And we go there several times a year to mentor the high school students and hopefully get them interested in law.
Yeah, very impactful work that you are doing there, absolutely, for education and, you know, helping the next generation really find their interests and succeed.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. It's no surprise that you are also big in supporting women in business. Share with me what you're doing there.
Just, you know, what we do, we do a ton of sponsorships, and so people just getting their businesses start up. We have a nonprofit that we're starting. It's called Asian Women in Business, and we want to just inspire and help in any way. And if there's a group collaborative where you can just like get help and not have to travel and make the mistakes on your own, why not like be that resource for each other, right? So, but yeah, just a big advocate in supporting, you know, women businesses.
Incredible. You know, all of these organizations that we've talked, you're touching so many people. For anyone that's watching and maybe wants to get involved with any of these organizations, how can they do that? We contact us at our website, funglawlaw.com, and then our Instagram, and reach out to us. Yes, and same thing for anyone that might need help with a case. How can they get involved and learn more information? Yeah,
same way. And then our number is 866-GOT-PAIN. That's our general line. If you have any question on anything, call that number. You'll always get an answer.
Okay, Anne, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing all about what you do. You're truly making such an impact in our community, and I just want to thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. If you want to learn more about Anh Phoong Law Corp, head to phoonglaw.com.